Hello, everybody. Sorry about it yesterday. There was no gravitational report. Totally. Sometimes the things are the way they are, and look at it. The gravitational situations. I spoke about this long time ago. But to remind you that the moon is our attentions, and our intentions are learning through it. That is it. The power of the intuition from within. When the moon is traveling to the zodiac signs, you always go back home. It goes back home in Cancer, kind of like a release, delivers, dump, however you want to take it. The experience while you were moving around, but also the moon. It is very triggered of when it meets the sun, which is that is the beginning of new cycle with the authority from within you, and goes and have a full moon, which is opposing that authority within yourself. And when it comes back, it dumps everything, all these informations, all this experience, all the situations, they are coming from within. Hi, Erica. Thank you for coming in. And when we look at it, these energies, they are from within us. For it, we're experiencing a lot of emotions. There was a lot of done in the Scorpio season. If you look at it, the charts on the Facebook, for you will see that what I'm talking about to you. This kind of like self-evaluations processes. Today is going to be a little bit more heavier. Tomorrow there's going to be a lot of release of these emotions. There is so much you to cope with it. It could be what you cooked for the past month too. It could be a coup from something throughout your existence in your current life here. There is so much will come out. This is going to be the things you found in your shadow within a Scorpio season. Energies within the Scorpio is going to be in the lead from within. And I said that before that when the Scorpio ends, cycle ending, there is going to be a lot of evolution, a lot of growth, a lot of things from within. It is all about we to stop this degradation processes, these destructions from within, these situations from within. If we to grow, it to mature, we to evolve from within us, and now all this is going to coming kind of like a self evaluations with this. All this information is going to be kind of like a drop from within you. It's going to be going through a lot. You may feel the heavy energies, you may feel a lot of things, but look at it. Always look at it the positive way from within, because tomorrow we are going to these emotions of expressions as things that's happening. Those could be a heavy things that been heavy weighted on you. It's about time you to let it go of the heaviness from within you for better life. So you can take this new authority, you can take these new energies from within you, and you can move on within life. Some of you is going to be making decisions, some of you is going to look at cardinal changes, some of you is going to have a cardinal emotions, and so on and so on and so on. The moon is going to passing through Cancer, but at the end of the Cancer, which is just going to be sometimes tomorrow, she's going to meet Lilith and trine to Venus inside, and there's going to be some a lot of unifications is going to be coming into some of you. Hopefully, you will understand this process. Hopefully, you will understand these situations from within you, and that is going to help you to get better and better from within your life. Learning from the past, let go of the past, learning of the current present situations, and moving forward towards positive future You're feeling at this destructive moment. That was a when Jupiter entered Pisces, and today's energy, so it's going to be helping you to reevaluate some of the things from within you. So, just 1 second. And as I look these energies currently going on, uh, there is people who's going to be interesting. What the heck they will be doing? Listen your intuitions. What are you going to do? There is nothing else because the intuition it's connecting to your soul. But if you caught yourself going to the lower vibrations, that is not the intuition. That is your ego that has been talking to you. And you have to learn to make the difference between from within yourself. Okay, guys. So what does it looks like? The energy at 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at Scorpio, right there in the center of this gravitational pulse of Scorpio, dealing still with the oppositions of Uranus and dealing with the squaring from Saturn. It's gonna be in for a while for more to it until we move a little bit more into Sagittarius season. But the Sagittarius season is gonna be the opposition towards Mars. So there's going to be a lot of oppositions. There's going to be a lot of oppositions. There's going to be a Mercury thought communication oppositions, authority oppositions from within all this. But we are going to be learning to the opposite to be better and to understand more the opposite sides of ourselves. So during at 7 o'clock in the morning, the moon is beginning to be on a Cancer. You felt that energy of shift probably overnight. That energy begins to be squaring Neptune, the visions of the past, because Neptune is retrograde, and we have Jupiter who is retrograde. A little bit later on, there's going to be also a square. Saturn is direct, kind of like okay, enough is enough. Lessons learned. Let's go. Let's move forward. Some of you is going to decide to move forward in some kind of direction, some kind of like a new way, some kind of new situations. But you're going to feeling like something prevents you to go the way it is. You're going to feel it. It's like, you know what? I had enough. I have to take this new path. I have to take this new growth. And those of you who feel the energies of Aquarius from within you is going to feel it. This is the moment of breaking in into this energy. Saturn is going to move slow, but it's going to picking up a speed. So be patient with yourself. Don't make concrete decisions from within you. Allow the things to be unfold from within you. Let the Saturn gives you the secrets from within you to be unfold. So at uh, 7 o'clock, this energy is going to be even more intensified. That's going to comes in because of midheaven. It's going to be at 22 degrees of Virgo. It is opposing Neptune and Jupiter. That is a look at these destructions, look at this past, reorganizing the past. The intensity comes in because midheaven is squaring Mars. And Mars is not happy, but he is looking for the divine solutions with the love and the divine solutions within communications. That he is going to be taking a leap within these communications. Are you going to be taking this divine warrior within you, taking a leap, or you just going to be taking to see what it is from within yourself? A lot of going on with the Scorpios and energies. There is a probably we're talking about like 24, 26 different aspects to everything that goes on in the current energies. There is a lot of going on, a lot of goes in, a lot of going out, and a lot of divine energies pouring in there through it. So is a lot going on. Meditate if you have to. Look from what is going on within yourself, but you're gonna feel the heaviness of the moon coming in, and she is about to reveal everything, reevaluate everything. Be patient from within yourself. The ascendant is at 5 degrees of Sag, and that is a going to be beautiful time with Jupiter. You to realize that why this whole process is going on, because as humanity we have to stop of this destruction, these destructive models, this laziness, these situations, and start going in new directions from within. Start going into uh, create, build something new from within ourselves, because the past version of ourselves lead us to these destructive models, these toxic ways that we have in the humanity. A lot of realizations for it all depends of what level of awakening you are. You may gonna feel it with basic emotions for it in the human base. You can feel it within the energies from within your heart. You may gonna feel it within the vibrations within your soul. You may feel it within the gravity from within you. It all depends how you process these gravitational situations within yourself. So at 9 o'clock, the midheaven is at Libra. It is squaring the moon at Cancer, and it's opposing Jupiter. That degradative moment is going to come in of the damage in the relationships. But how did the damage in the relationships begin? It's either the one or the other side they broke from within. So during this intense moments, the ascendant actually is not going to help at all, because the ascendant it is opposing Mars. So you might feel the intense energy around 9 o'clock in the morning, but keep working on your inner work. There. Don't worry about these intense energies. They are intense, okay, but they're not going to be staying forever. Those intense energies just to telling you what the things that needs to be seen and work on it. And if you do the work, you're going to be moving more from out from your weight, that you feel this heavy thick energy, you're moving out of the way from you. That's going to help you to seek the divine energies that comes in from Pluto to Mars and from Mars towards Venus and Mercury. Talk from within your soul. Look within the spirituality. Look the growth from within. Mature, evolve, grow. That's what this is it. The most of the humanity is struggling right now because of immaturity. Okay, was digging it today to the psychology reports, and there was a one very good story that I learned that most of the personality problems and the situations they're coming from lack of maturity, and you understand it why this process is linked to what's going on today. So at 10 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at 0 degrees of Capricorn. It's still going to be opposing Mars. Midheaven is in Libra, though. Midheaven, it's very good positions. It has the trines with Mars and trines with Saturn. Now, since Saturn is moving direct, we are getting away of this hermit mode, getting away of this being the gel, getting away of this stuck place. We are looking at, okay, we get out of the jail, we get out of this stuck in situations, we get out of the academy, we get out of the school, we get out of the school of life. We got to get off the sadness, we got to get off, we have to begin to create. You're going to learn that everything that begins with others first starts with the relationships from within you. Beautiful internal visions of midheaven towards uh, Neptune. You'll see it. What did you do in the past to get yourself happy? What made you in the past to become happy from within? Okay, so there's going to be a lot of courage given from Mars, and a lot of releasing from Saturn to go forward. 11 o'clock in the morning, the midheaven goes into Scorpio, beautiful trine with the moon. You understand this going within the shadow process that we went through. Um, and we have this Scorpio seasons. The ascendant is at Capricorn opposing the moon. That is a like, did you did the professional work that you need to do for the family benefits? So you will see this intense energy coming towards you. Okay, you're going to be dealing with this energy probably within the next 4 or 5 hours. When the midheaven is at the mid of Capricorn. But right now, within the current energy, you see the benefits of these divine energies. You see these benefits, you're looking at from within. The ascendant is a trine with the North Node in Uranus and is a sextile with the authority with the Sun that is also in Scorpio. So you're going to take a look at it, this positive authority, not this negative authority, because the negative authority led to what? To a negative result from within you. So at 12 o'clock, the midheaven comes in and joins exactly Venus, the love. Still, this Scorpio positions with the universe. You're fighting the universe. You go against the universe. You know it's the right thing to do, but do you do it? No, you don't. Why? Why not? What is you missing from it to you? The divine courage. That's why Mars is divinely guided right now. That's why he's on retrograde, and we have these divine energies towards Venus and Mercury pretty soon. The Sun is going to be joining that divine energy to give that authority. The warrior is going to give the courage to the authority from within you to take a leap of faith, you to go ahead and move. Saturn's move direct is going to help with this, but currently he is saying, not yet, don't do it yet, not ready yet. You have to get yourself squared, fine. And that's coming from Pluto that is sextiling with everything that is goes on at Scorpio, which is Venus, which is Mercury, and the Sun. You're looking at for more transforming. There's more of that shadow has to be work within. We're going to find out when the moon goes back into Scorpio before entering in the Sagittarius season that's coming up. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the ascendant is together with Saturn. You are going to be focusing, see the things from what preventing you. You're going to be working in and out this within a 4 or 5 hours. Midheaven is in divine energies with the moon. Now you understand that the moon and that process of the moon that I was talking earlier at the video, you understand that the moon, in the moon astrology, that you look what's going on. The moon, it is like um, show us the seconds within our lives. Throughout the day, she moves. Okay, and when it moves through the zodiac signs for 28 days, she gains this experience and gives to us. Through the intuition, we are gaining the wisdom from within. That's what your moon sign, whatever your moon sign is, in your chart, will have kind of like directions from within where you are. And what you are is a um, your primary emotions as gravitations energy that you came to this world, what the effects are there for you. Okay, because you have a primary program based pillars when you came in here. That's what the astrology chart shows up, your gravitational pull that you come here. All right, if you don't know, guys, you can reach me on the Facebook. I do a private astro gravitational reports for you. If you don't know where is your moon, I can find it out for you. 2 o'clock p.m., the ascendant goes into a Pisces to the mystery. We begin to feel this emotions that's going to be coming. What's coming towards us? What's coming in the near future about these emotions? Kind of like a preparations for tomorrow. The moon is got a beautiful trine with the ascendant, and the ascendant is sends a lot of trines towards everything in Scorpio. You will understand all this energy of that you're dealing with in the shadow. It finally have to come out. The shadow didn't did anything good in your life except one thing. You lived a falsehood life that hurts not only you but hurts probably others around you. And it's time for you to be honest, as the Scorpio likes the honesty from within, to see this. Okay, because the ascendant in Pisces is the end of the sun cycle. It's the end of this authority. And that's what this means. It's to you to end that toxic degradation authority from within you. That's what's going on with this Scorpio season. Midheaven, though, is in 23 degrees of Scorpio opposing Mars. So be careful what you're telling within this, because Mars is squaring Neptune, Jupiter, and the ascendant at this time. So be careful about distorted visions from within you. Something that leads to the destruction. You're about to see the whole path of destructions. That's what the Mars is retrograde. But some of you is going to be like, no, I should take a revenge. Shouldn't take this. I can take that. You might feel guilty of something that you've done in the past, of doing something. 3 o'clock in the afternoon for it. Josh, hi. Thank you for being here. And Midheaven is in Capricorn, the work. The work is going to be kind of like, what is this inner work? You're going to feel the pressure at 3 o'clock. That's something you have to done from within you with the emotions. The ascendant is in Aries, and that is going to be healing that energy from the growth in you. But the moon is going to intensify these energies. Why? Because the moon doesn't have a positive aspect at this time. It's the oppositions towards midheaven, and is squaring the ascendant. Usually that is it has to do something with the divisions, is something for the work that has not been done for a while. Also, that could be connecting towards mother figuring the work that you should have done as a mother, or your mother had to do with you, with the growth of the all these situations. So you're gonna be have a lot of intense emotions towards this. So at 4 p.m., the energies are going to get a little bit better. You did the work. You feel this inner work from within. The midheaven is 21 degrees of Capricorn. There is a beautiful sextiles with Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. There is a beautiful sextiles with Jupiter and Neptune. And you have a beautiful trine with North Node and Uranus in there. The ascendant also is in Taurus. Okay, now that ascendant and everything in Taurus, since the moon was a little bit forward in Cancer, we have right now trine with the North Node. So basically, you see through that inner work that you did to 2 o'clock, it had reflections at 3, and now at 4 o'clock, you feel at peace. If you did that inner work within your own self, because that is going to be the ascendant that shows you, hey, you have to do this job from within you. So at 5 p.m., the midheaven goes into 5 degrees of Aquarius. The ascendant is at 28 degrees of Taurus, intense energies within Scorpio. Be mindful about this hour. There's going to be a lot of triggers are coming in, a lot of situations rising up again. You're seeing more and more the damage that was done. You maybe see things from the past, things from what you did, things that you learned, things that you so on and so on will be revealed to you. Okay, Jupiter and Neptune still is in retrograde. They put us back into the past. So is Mars. Mars, it is in the house of the friends. That is the third house. That is the third year when you're going into the daycare and you meet equals to you. But that also applies into your life. Are you equal to others? Are you equal to them? and you evolve to them. And that's what a lot of evaluations of growth right now. It is working from within you. 6 p.m. The ascendant is in Gemini. The midheaven is together with Saturn. You look at it, that equality I was just talking about. What did that stop you? Well, I'm not like these people. I'm not like these situations. I'm not like this. Your responsibility for your personal growth is in your hands. You can self-inspire yourself. You can self-build yourself. You can recognize the things from within yourself, or it's just gonna be, well, the am. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna do anything, and I'm just gonna let it go. Well, that's what happens with all the people before us, that they didn't did their inner work from within, and now we're feeling it because that work was passing to us, not to somebody else. So you might feel this energies that's coming 7 o'clock p.m. The energies begins to be a little bit more calmed down, but at the same time, the emotion, the rising of the emotions, the moon begins to trine the sun and Scorpio. This is going to be the time where this emotional overturn is going to begin to intensify. Now, from what you midheaven is in Pisces, is a beautiful trine with the moon. The moon is sextiling the North Node and Uranus. Also, that's sextiling Neptune, and Neptune and Jupiter points these beautiful energies towards Scorpio. You're gonna begin to look how to express your emotions because of what happened in that shadow from within you. Some of you may be gonna have some tears if you feel like crying. Crying is healing. If you feel talking to someone, express your emotions, express the things how you feel, you're going to feel good. There is a beautiful kite created from the Scorpio towards, and the one side that is Jupiter and Neptune, and the other side is the moon. And right on the top, there is Uranus and the North Node. You to go ahead and express your situations, but also gaining the things from the knowledge of the intuitions that comes into you. Now you're putting the pieces together within yourself for the past, and you're going to be continue working of how to use the intuitions for better future from within. So at 9 o'clock p.m., that energy is going to be increasing much more. The ascendant passing through the, the moon, midheaven is in Aries together with Chiron, but is squaring the moon. It has to have a healing within your emotions, healing these vibrations of the mothering, the situations with the mothering, and so on, and the family from within. Yeah, could be hard, could be intense for some of you for it, but Chiron is I am the healer. Are you healing yourself? Are you working on yourself, healing from within you? And Scorpio is going to comes in, is going to give the authority, is going to give the communication, is going to give you the love. Midheaven is going to help you in there to look harder. You know, the hard-headed areas energy. Yeah, I have to heal it. But when you have this opposition, what you use the soft side, using the moon and using what is in Cancer. The ascendant right now, it's in Cancer and it's coming together with Lilith. Lilith is on a retrograde mode. She's at 27 degrees. She come back in Cancer about to healing the situations within the family. So there's going to be a lot of family time maybe you need, and maybe a lot of confessions within the family, maybe expressing some things and so on. But this energy is going to begin to be released. Okay, do use that energy. It's going to be continued also tomorrow. Okay, this energy is going to be continued tomorrow. So at 10 o'clock, the midheaven is at Aries, beautiful divine energies towards Venus and Mercury, and later on with the Sun. You're gonna feel this beautiful energy within you. It is about you to take this leap of faith of growth. This is like the 1 year old to finally understand that he has to and he can get up in the crib and grab the toys. That is this wheel of stubbornness that has to get up. No more just sitting here. I gotta turn left, turn right. That's what this energy is. But that energy, if you take a look in life, that is the primary fire, the primary courage, the primary stubbornness that you're building from within to go in your journey. And some of you is gonna look at it to your journey from within yourself. The ascendant is at Leo at 7 degrees, but there is no aspect during this time. But later on, within an hour, that's going to be continued to move, and it's going to be have this Leo, Scorpio, Saturn, Taurus situation. Midheaven is at 10 degrees at 11 o'clock at Taurus, and all this intensify energies like hunching you back. It's like something is trying to tell you you have more to do. You can do more with this. Dig with this intensified. It's not in full. It's not the end. You think that it's the end. No, it's not. It's got a lot more going on from within. A lot of purging processes are going on. A lot of emotions are revealed. And there's a lot of going on because of the Scorpio's energies inside of you. But they are for good to have a better material life because currently Uranus, which is the universe and the sudden changes within yourself, and what we are currently have to do is work the karma in there is in Taurus. Something to do with the material situations, and we are downfall because of these material situations with others because of the energies of Scorpio. But by doing it and clear the situation from within the shadow, things are getting better in the material world, in the emotional world, in the energy world. So is in your gravitations. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report, and so on. Erica, if you have the moon in Taurus, for now, I can have some questions if you guys have some questions to ask. To it, the moon in Taurus right now, it's going to be very intense. Depends of what degree is within you because these triggers, okay? You probably feel these triggers from right now. But since if the moon is attached to Uranus or the North Node, you feeling your emotions about this material world, what you have to achieve there. Your primary focus was going to be this something would establish a better life within the earth there because this is Taurus. This is the second house. This is like I want to have a house. I'm buying a house. I'm getting a house. I'm getting the situations. Um, it is like every day is a different energy, getting both extreme ends of the lows and highs. Yes, we're going to the extremes of the low and high energies uh, for. And because Josh, when the Earth is turning, the ascendant is the rising sign. So we see, okay, where the things are rising. But if you look at it, we're doing the work somewhere. Somewhere we are doing the work. That's what the midheaven is. And when it's turning, that event horizon, it's pointing out towards a different directions in the sky. And that's how we are actually. The ascendant shows up how we go into the zodiac signs within the 24 hours. Okay. For but if you will look at it, the lines that are with the sun into the earth, since the earth spinning around, the earth points to a different zodiac sign that we go through the year. So it's a lot of inner work. I mean, it is like clock. This gravitation that it's created um, within the solar system is a one big giant clock of gravitation. if you look more from within, this gravitation creates a magnetic field. We are in this magnetic field, and that's what we feel this energies. All right, guys. If you guys have some any more information, so we can look, we can talk. I want to wish you happy 11/11 from yesterday. I know that the energies was the way they were, but it is what it is. And coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow there's going to be a very emotional day. Let your emotions dive within your emotions and look at it to find the truth in there from within. You're going to be evolving from that truth, guys. All right. Let's share the love here. And I will see you later on at the main channel at 4 o'clock. We're going to be talking about healing in there. Probably we will be discussing gravitational report from my chart if you get a bit too headache. All right, Josh, if you have to touch base within me, let me know. You guys know I give you help. So, yes. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Give us the gifts for you guys. There you go. Hello, guys.